What's up, everybody, and welcome to the 10th episode of the Male Toxicity Show. That's right, man. Welcome, guys. And today we have with us the panel. That's right. Say what's up, guys.
Hey guys, what's up, Stephanie? Just hanging out from the Smuggler's Cantina.
That's right. That's right. And we've got Maze with us and the Star Wars dad as well. Craig, I have to check in with us a little later. If not, then he'll catch us on the next episode, but he's missed as well.
Yeah.
And there goes the Maze, no doubt, man. And how was everybody's weekend, man? How was your 4th of July weekend, guys?
It was great. I mean, gotta tell you, you want to spend the money, get a Wagyu steak, get a strip steak, and just sear it on both sides. It'll come out looking like ahi tuna, and it'll taste like heaven. It'll melt in your mouth. We did that, and it was fantastic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, did you have a lot of family over?
Just my mom-in-law.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we don't. We live just on the outskirts, so we don't have to have way too many people show up suddenly, and me going, "You got to be kidding me," because I don't like that either. But we've got it was quiet, but it was fun.
Right.
It was fun. So
that's great, man. That's great. What about you, Maze, man? How was your 4th of July weekend?
Maze.
Craig, what's going on, Craig?
Craig is
What's
here.
up, bitches?
What's going on, motherfucker? How was your 4th of July weekend, Craig?
It consisted of moving an ass of shit. That was about it, and working. Yeah, I worked here Saturday night until 5:30 Sunday morning.
Oh God.
Wow, my man ain't playing.
Just got so much shit that's got to get done.
I hear that, brother. I hear that. Welcome, everybody. James Clark, what's going on, brother? Welcome, man. Always good to have you. Yeah, man. So I tell you, my 4th of July weekend was pretty cool. We of course we had stuff on the Barbie, and I just was basically sitting outside and drawing up plans to maybe fix up the front of my house as to laying down a brand new mulch territory and some stone steps, and that was basically it, man. And of course, chasing my dogs around and shit, that was about it, man.
Well, I'm glad you were chasing your dogs around. Were you sniffing their ass too? I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
Well, it was kind of too fast for me, so I didn't get the opportunity to. Yo, John, man, how was your fucking your 4th of July weekend, my brother?
Dude, we had a great time. I went and bought 3 pounds of shrimp. We cooked
Nice.
Shrimp every which way you could think about before we went out to the festivities. And the festivities were kind of good and kind of not, because the town's still recovering from Hurricane Michael.
Right.
And you were basically locked in where they were actually doing fireworks at. So we set up our chairs away from there, and as soon as the fireworks were over, we ran to the car and we were home within 3 minutes. So
nice, man. That's fucking awesome, bro. That's great. Yeah, man. I'm glad everybody enjoyed the 4th of July weekend. I also enjoyed the little parade that Trump gave us, man. That was great. I think it should be done from now on. I don't think it's as much as showing off hardware to the enemy, anything. It was a great history lesson, especially for all of these young motherfuckers out here who think they know shit and trying to change history. It's too powerful to change, and you can't. And it's Toriel. What's going on, Toriel?
God,
I haven't seen her in forever.
Awesome. Good to have you. Welcome to the Male Toxicity Show, where the real females are welcomed as well. That's right, man. That is awesome. Well, guys, let's get into our first topic. And of course, we're going to get alpha. That's right. Here we go, man. We got some fucking questions and some topics tonight, and it's going to get deep. You know what I mean? First of all, guys everywhere, the question is, are you attracted to a loudmouth woman? Are you attracted to that? I mean, could you guys actually see yourself across a dinner table with someone who's loud, obnoxious. You know what I mean? And this is totally separating the females who stand up for themselves, who speak, strongly when they have to speak strongly as to defending themselves, strong opinionated women. No, we're not talking about those. We're talking about the ones who think they know it all, the ones that are always constantly talking, the ones that don't shut up, the ones that are always in your business. And yes, we're also talking about the ones that happen to be friends with your girlfriend or whoever you're dating who love to cock block you. So we'll start off with John.
Hell no, I could never be with a loudmouth women, man. The one thing that I find attractive more than anything else is intelligence.
Awesome.
And if you have good intelligence and you have a good head on your shoulder, you know when to shut the fuck up. You know when to pick your battles. And you're able to have a conversation the way a conversation is supposed to be.
Right.
If you're sitting at my table and you're running your mouth like that, I'll put you outside the damn door.
I hear that, man. I hear that. Craig, how do you feel about that, brother? Could you see yourself with a loudmouth woman?
He's muted. He muted himself.
He did?
Yep. He must be talking.
There he goes. There he goes.
Yeah, we were having a conversation on torque converters and pressure plates, and these guys are still working. So
yeah, shit that betas don't understand.
Yeah, exactly. You know that kind of shit that y'all beta pussy soy boys fucking pay real men to do. That's the shit we were talking about. No, man, you mean like Kamala Harris shit? You know, that's a loudmouth thinks you know it all, bitch. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh yes.
No, I cannot see myself with that because I don't want somebody to talk at me. If you're going to talk, you need to talk to me.
Exactly.
Right. There's a difference.
Right.
And there's a huge difference. And those type of women are the ones that talk at you.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah, those are the Horonos, right?
Now I do prefer and like a very smart woman.
Right.
But no, I'm not gonna take any shit. And not gonna listen to a loudmouth. Not gonna listen.
Steph, how you feel about a loud ass woman?
Oh God. Oh, you know what? As someone who speaks her mind and gets herself in trouble from loudmouth women,
right?
Because the people that run their mouths are usually the biggest retards on the planet. I don't like them.
Right.
You know, it's like, and they're always the ones. Like, I hung out with some girls back in my college years who went to the women's studies stuff, and one of them she had to be a 6-foot blonde.
Right.
And she wasn't unattractive, but she was such a fucking loudmouth bitch that, you know what? Every guy that she came in contact with, and she thought she was the most beautiful thing on the planet, was like, get her the hell away from me. My dad and his friends hated her. We'd show up at the gun club and they'd be like, why is she here? Because you can hear her everywhere.
Right.
You know, it's like, you know what? I don't, it's just, if you can't take someone out and have them act appropriately, then no.
Yeah, them goddamn Rosie Perez big mouth females. I can't stand that, especially if you have an annoying voice, man. That's something that, I can't shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Just shut the fuck.
Exactly.
Oh,
Jackie had, she had an annoying voice that just carried everywhere.
Right.
Like, you could have the loudest music in a bar and you could hear her.
Oh, shit.
And of course, she was this big lefty feminazi, whatever.
Right.
So all the guys are like, wow, you're attractive.
Right.
And that was in a complimentary way. And I was like going, Jesus, why are you my friend?
Yeah. I mean, my father always told me, if you can't see yourself across a dinner table with a female, then don't bother with her. And that's for me, it helped me all the way to where I'm at today. But had I listened years ago, I've been fine much. But the ultimate question here in fabrics, of course, for a man, when he's wearing his shoes or his belt or even his wallet, You know, shit, it even goes to jackets as well. What do you fucking alphas prefer? Leather or suede? Now, me, I prefer leather on jackets and on shoes, but I take suede any day because I feel suede is badass. You know? So, Craig, will it be leather or suede?
I took you for a corduroy type person.
Nothing wrong with corduroys. Shit. I fuck with corduroy. Don't get me wrong.
Well, I mean,
the...
you're down in Florida, the land of velvet. So
you hear that, John?
Oh yeah.
well, all right. Look, here's where I like my leather. I like my leather on my ball gags.
All right.
Almighty.
I like my leather, on my whips. That's got to be leather because suede just doesn't do it. Doesn't give you the sound. It definitely doesn't leave the marks.
Right.
Not really into wearing leather because it kind of makes shit stick where it ain't supposed to stick, and it's really hot, really sweaty and shit, and then not really into that.
Yeah.
Now suede, I could wear suede underwear.
God.
I have no idea unless you're somewhere in fucking Antarctica or something like that. But why the fuck would you wear suede undies, dude?
Well, if you're Stig, you would have to wear suede.
Oh, the Norski's back.
Well, you can't wear lambskin. My God, you're going to scare your girlfriend off. Oh my God, is that my cousin? Yeah.
Is that my cousin? Holy shit. Steph, how do you feel? Would you prefer a man wearing suede or leather at certain points, like on outfits or anything like that?
All right, I'm gonna speak in fashion sense. I like a leather bomber jacket on a guy.
Right.
But then my father had one from the war.
Right.
And I have seen plenty of fighter pilots wearing them. They look damn good, and it looks damn good on a guy anyway. A leather car coat. A black leather car coat looks good on a guy. A brown leather car coat. A brown leather trench coat looks good.
Right.
A black leather trench coat looks good. Suede. Shoes, belts, a suede jacket. I can't imagine. I could wear one. I actually have a suede bomber, an old suede duster.
Right.
That I got. It was a Halston. I got it for like $100.
Nice.
Don't even go there. Don't ask how I did that. But I think girls in suede with jackets and stuff.
Right.
That's a little more understandable. But black or brown leather, bomber jacket, car coat, which is like knee length. And of course that trench coat that's sort of, Matrixy, John Wick, badass mofo. That's a cool look on a guy. Right. And of course the black leather boots, brown leather boots, shoes. Suede shoes I could see, but they can't be bright like electric blue. They have to be brown or black. I can't do. Oh, geez.
Oh shit! I hear that. And John, suede or leather, brother?
I have 3 or 4 leather jackets.
Right.
I have leather gloves, and I actually have a leather hat for the winter. I love the look of suede. I really do, but I don't like the feel of it on me.
Right.
But let's face it, you and I, we live in Florida. Pretty much the only thing I wear, I say 11 out of 12 months is cotton.
Right.
It's too damn hot to wear anything else. But when it is cold down here for what I call cold, it's definitely leather.
Leather? Okay. All right. Definitely. Maze, what do you prefer, man? Leather or suede, brother?
Oh man, beautiful timing. I just got back I like both, you know, but it's got to be leather.
Leather. Mm.
Real dark brown leather.
See, he's all up in the damn ball gags too, so I don't want to hear it. You can't have a suede. You can't have a suede ball gag. That's all I'm saying.
God.
The spit makes the suede start to stretch.
Oh shit, man! These fucking guys. All right, well now we're gonna hey, bring the gimp. All right, fucking Pulp Fiction, motherfuckers. Pulp Fiction. Now we're gonna move on, man, to another topic. This might be a little embarrassing for y'all. You don't have to answer it if you don't want to. But today we're gonna be talking about the first time we got fucking laid. You know what I mean? If you can remember that. If you don't want to remember it, you don't have to fucking answer. I'll give you mine. I remember it. I wasn't nervous at all. I would like to thank my man Al Goldstein from Midnight Blue, Amber Lynn. I also would like to thank
Amber Lynn.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah. I also would like to thank Aja, as well as Vanessa Del Rio, and basically Robin Bird, for banging her box every night on Channel J.
What about Samantha Fox? You can't forget her.
Yeah. Naughty Girls Need Love too. Definitely. Samantha Fox as well. All the porn stars out there, you trade me for my first, encounter. And I would like to thank all of you guys. You know what I'm saying? Peace to Arrival. Peace to Tommy Temper. No doubt, you guys. Welcome, guys, everybody. I'm talking about the first time we lost our virginity, got laid. You know what I mean? I wasn't nervous at all. It was no more than maybe I would say 30 minutes. It was I'm not gonna mention her name, but she was fine as hell. I couldn't believe it. A lot of guys, aren't lucky to be blessed with a good-looking female, especially great body type, athletic type. Like I was blessed that day. To this day, it still brings a smile on my face. No regrets whatsoever. The thing is, I can't find the bitch. I can't find her anymore. But yeah, it was great. Shit, man. Yeah, I would just like to thank all of the porn stars out there that kept me on my toes, man. Let's see. Maze, hit us with it.
That would be the age 22, the woman who became my son's mom.
Nice.
It was pretty uneventful. I mean, it was okay. The night before, though, we started making out and we decided we were ready. And she's like, "Do you have anything?" I'm like, "No, but I can go get something." She's like, No, we'll just wait. I'm like, "You fucking serious?" I got to learn the night before I lost my virginity what blue balls was. And it hurts.
Oh yeah. John, share that special day.
All right. Well, I was 14. And
my man was in the same age bracket, no doubt, bro. Cyber handshake.
Yeah. I was 14 years old. I will never forget it because the story's hilarious. The girl's name was Kim, and
damn, he just fucking put her out there.
And she was actually trying to give me head. And she wouldn't actually go down on the shaft. She kept playing with the head itself. And she made me ended up I peed in her mouth because it
That's so, Jesus.
Holy shit. He gave her that
R. Kelly. God damn it, R. Kelly.
He gave her this on you. He gave her the pineapple special, bro. Yo, what's going on with you, John? So continue, bro. Holy shit.
Well, she just kept playing with that head, dude, and it was so sensitive. It's like in the shower, if warm water keeps hitting your head, you're going to pee. And well, that's what she did. She triggered me to pee, and I peed right down her throat, dude. Just
yo, that oh man, gonna give you that poo poo.
That's
gonna
like
give you that pee pee.
Porky's.
Yeah, when he pee. My man. Oh my God, yo, I'm losing my shit,
so what
bro.
happened?
Oh, so what happened? What happened after that? Oh shit,
dude, nothing else happened after that. She got pissed at me.
No pun intended. Oh my God! Only on the Milk Toxicity show, brother. That's what makes the show, man. Oh, I'm afraid to ask. I'm so afraid to ask, man. I'm gonna do it anyway. Craig, tell us, man. Oh shit.
All right. Well, I'd say it's pretty uneventful, but I ain't get to pee in no girl's mouth. So, well, so at 13, I was kind of a bad kid, right?
Right.
So my mom and dad felt like I needed somebody to watch the house while they were gone, so I didn't do anything to mess up the house. So one of my sister's friends was over, and well, the door was open,
Oh shit.
and she had just got finished laying out in the backyard because, you know, that's what you do when you're at the beach.
Yeah.
And she came in and, dude, she knew that freaking door was open.
Yeah.
So I ended up tapping my freaking sister's best friend. And that just led to a life of I got to hit everything I can hit.
I see. All
Well,
right.
not everything I can hit. I mean, you know, look, not fat shaming, but fat chicks were out. I mean, they were all,
And
they
here
were
I
all
was
hot.
thinking about that Fat Bottom Girl song by Queen.
Oh shit.
Left alone with big fat Sally. She.
Oh
man.
man, Craig,
Yeah,
was
after
it,
that,
Craig,
I just,
you were
I-
into canopies, bro. You were into canopies, man.
I was into the hotties, still am, and that's probably the reason I'm in the damn situation I'm in right now.
Okay.
I got I don't know. There's just, I don't know. It's a thing for hot women.
Right. I feel you. I feel you, man.
So I mean, I became the whore of my neighborhood, everybody else's neighborhood, and
Shit.
yeah, you know, it kind of is what it is. You know, had that reputation in every school. You know, where you couldn't hold a girlfriend, wasn't going to hold a girlfriend. You're never going to be his girlfriend because it was a different girl every day.
Tommy Temper says you became the hitman.
Damn skippy. I damn sure did. And not only did I hit my damn sister's best friend, I hit my brother's girlfriend.
Damn, bro.
Well, she shouldn't have been at the wrong place at the right time.
Hey, motherfucker. Oh shit. Steph, if you like to share, if not, it's
None
all
your
good.
business.
Gotcha. Definitely. All right. There you have it. None of our business. All right. Well, let's move on now. We're going to get into John's Alpha Male product plug. Tell us, John, what is the Alpha Male product for today?
Actually, guys, usually I've got a really funny product that we're going to go over each and every week. But this week, I'm going to be a little more serious because on fragranceformen.com, you can sign up for their 12-month subscription and receive colognes up to 40 to 50% off if you subscribe for the entire year. These are name brand colognes. As you know, brands such as Eternity,
right.
Calvin Klein, and many other name brand colognes, discounted up to 40 to 50%. I'm a subscriber. I must have 30 to 40 bottles of cologne laying around the house. It's one of the things that I actually collect. If you like to smell good, head over to fragrancesformen.com and subscribe. It has to be at least a 12-month subscription. They bill you once a month. And check them out, guys.
There you go, man.
And I will offer some advice. If you smell good, it works. It helps. From a girl's point of view.
There you go, guys. Right. There you go. Now, don't be spraying them fucking colognes on your nuts. You fuck around and get a rash.
And
you know what I mean?
Don't mistake Stephanie's advice for it's okay to spray fucking cologne over stank.
No, it's not. It's not. It's,
yeah.
Here's the deal. Part of a guy's charm is his eyes, smile, shoulders, hands. personality, and one of the things a girl remembers, because your sense of smell is hooked to your memory, is how good they smell.
Well, Steph, did you ever watch How I Met Your Mother?
No.
Okay. Well, has anyone ever done the naked man on you?
I don't know what you're talking about. Really? What? Like the guy who doesn't, what?
The naked man. Have you ever had a date come over to the house or something, and you got to go outside or something, and you walk in and he just looks at you and he's butt naked?
No, I haven't. I would probably be freaked out and be grossed out and run away screaming.
I have been that man.
Oh, shit.
I am not ashamed of myself at all.
Fucking guys are crazy. Yeah. Well, the next topic is a bit more serious, man. I feel that everybody, even strong females, need to know what to do when being pulled over by law enforcement. Whether you're in a car or you're walking, you know what is the smartest thing to do. Let me just give you my advice. My advice from my my whole fucking experience. When you get pulled over, if you're in a car, the first thing you don't want to do is put your hands out the window. No. What you do is you pull your identification out, right? And you have it in your hand and you put your hands on the steering wheel. You know what I'm saying? Make sure the window's down already. Then what you do is you ask the officer, what's the problem, officer? Now, if he tells you license registration, of course, you got it in your hand. You give it to him, put your hands right on the steering wheel. Keep them on the steering wheel. You know what I mean? If they ask you to step out the car, you step the fuck out the car. All of this shit that's going on where people are resisting arrest, this is exactly why you're going to jail. This is exactly why you're getting beat the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? You do not resist. What you do is you step the fuck out and you give them all of everything that you have, all your identifications, your registrations, your insurance. If you're walking the street and you get pulled over and, they want your ID, you give them your fucking ID. You keep your hands to the side. You know what I'm saying? If he tells you have a seat, have a seat. If you're being arrested, you let them know exactly, ask them, why am I being arrested? You know what I mean? And if you have a warrant or whatever, then you have that right. A lot of people make mistakes where they think that just because one lawyer tells you know your rights, read your law, like people can actually tell these police officers, I'm not stepping on my car because I know the law. You're still going to go to jail. You're still going to get processed. And then that's when you're going to be in front of a judge and you're not even going to get to explain the fucking law,
And if you're being arrested, shut the fuck up.
Exactly. You share with us, John. What do you think they should do?
You need to cooperate as much as possible, but at the same time, you need to know your rights.
Right.
If, like me, I've got a dash cam that's always running every time I turn the car on. It's recording everything that's going on in I'd say 30 degrees, in each direction, from the actual windshield itself. If police ask you to get out of the car, don't hesitate. Just get the fuck out of the car. But as soon as they put those cuffs on you, you don't say another damn word. If they ask you questions, you don't say a damn word. You just whatever. Once those cuffs go on, you have the right to remain silent and you need to shut the fuck up.
Bottom line. Craig,
Yeah.
what do you
Exactly.
what do you
have
think?
the right to remain silent. You just don't have the fucking ability.
Right.
So, as soon as them cuffs is on, you better shut the fuck up because they're going to use every damn thing you got and that's why your Miranda rights are exactly like this. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. If you have peed in a woman's mouth at any point in your life, it will come out in court as you're tickling your ass. Now, I mean, I'm not saying that John's probably the freakiest one on here. I mean, damn, But anyway, all right, so back to the original topic. This is what happens when I get pulled over. and I don't suggest this for everyone. I just suggest this as, you don't want to get shot. That's great. Here in Georgia, you can have weapons in your car, but they need to be where they can be seen.
Right.
If you cross over into South Carolina, which I live on the border of Georgia and Carolina, your freaking gun pretty much has to be in 3 fucking pieces. The gun has to be out of reach. The magazine needs to be somewhere else. And you can't be able to touch any of it from the driver's seat.
Damn.
So, yeah. So, we're just like, fuck Carolina. We got guns everywhere.
Yeah.
So, we pull over, you get pulled over. Whatever you do, don't freaking bend down. Because that looks like you reaching down to get some shit.
Yep.
That's just dumb.
Yep.
All right, that's just dumb. Make sure all your shit is accessible and right there where you can get to it without having to do a whole lot of movement.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Because that officer knows absolutely nothing about your ass.
Right.
And there are so many fucking crazy people nowadays.
Don't let anybody riding with you fucking do it either.
I don't blame these
Exactly.
motherfuckers for coming up and, I mean, dude, they got no fucking clue.
No clue.
What the fuck's going on? So the best thing to do, and now I don't suggest this for everybody. My window will be down, and as soon as he says anything, the first thing I'm gonna ask is why I got pulled over.
Yep.
If he's unable to explain to me why I got pulled over, bitch, you're gonna have to catch me.
Gotcha.
Because the first thing, well, I'll tell you that after this. No, that's not how this shit works. If you're going to pull me over, you need to tell me why you pulled me over. I don't give a damn if it's it needs to be a valid reason. And then, of course, I'll give you my license, registration, insurance, all that other shit that you freaking need. But if it's not a valid reason, I just look at the cop and said, yeah, if you can't give me a reason you pulled me over, I'm out of here. And there's legally not a damn thing they can do about it.
Right.
Gotcha.
No.
Gotcha.
They've got to be able to give you a reason. Now, if he does ask you to step out of the vehicle, step your ass out of the vehicle. Don't sit there, man, I ain't got to get out of this car. I ain't got to do this. I ain't got to do, because all that's going to do is just aggravate the situation. Doesn't matter if you're right or he's right. It makes no difference.
Right.
The outcome is going to be the same.
Gotcha.
I would rather be right and out of jail as I would be right and be in jail.
Yep.
Yep. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Steph, what's the advice you're giving for that?
I'll tell you what, our lawyer for concealed carry, who does the U.S. Law Shield stuff here, Mike, who, by the way, looks like a movie star. I'm just going to say this. He is gorgeous. Jesus Christ. Anyway, he basically says, shut your mouth, call me. All right? If you're getting pulled over, your hands are on the steering wheel. If he says, I need your license and registration, have them and let him see you if they're not in your hands already. Get them out of the glove compartment, out of your purse, wallet, and hand them to him. Okay? You do not talk back to him. You do not act like a dick to him. Okay? There are different ways of dealing with police officers. Like, I'm thinking about if someone breaks into my house and that someone tries to get in my bedroom, causes trouble, and I kill him, I'm calling Mike. I'm not saying a damn word to the cops. Here's the deal about some things. You get into a situation when the cops show up and they want you to talk to them, you don't say a word.
Right.
You don't say a word for 2 days to them. You talk to your lawyer. You only talk to your lawyer. All right. There's a reason why you have the right to remain silent. You plead that right. You and if they ask you out of the car, all right, you're being pulled over for some bullshit traffic stop. You get out of the car. You don't argue with them. All right. You just and be friendly. Be normal.
Throwing a body.
Right.
But I tell you, man,
No, it just needs to be clean.
You know, you don't, if it's bullshit, if it's shit goes down and you are in the right, you only talk to your lawyer.
Got that,
Because
guys?
I guarantee you, if you're in the shit, you will say things that you'll end up in jail. And
Now, here's
and
another
there's
thing
nothing
that really needs to happen if you get pulled over and the officer says, "Well, where are you headed?" None of your fucking business.
Yep, exactly.
Where'd you just come from? Again, none of your fucking business. I mean, it's none of that fucking business. It has nothing to do with the fact that you got pulled over for having a brake light out or improper lane change or running 20 mile an hour over the speed limit. None of that is a factor in anything.
Yep.
Because they ask you this shit for a reason.
Yep, they do. They do. And trying to get you on something stupid, you know?
Yeah.
And, you know, but what I'm saying is, you don't owe them an explanation for anything. You don't.
Nope. Nothing
You
at
know,
all.
or you got to give me a ticket for speeding here. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll pay it. Goodbye.
That's it. Yeah.
You know, and you pay that ticket. You don't argue with it because you're going to spend more money fighting with them for the goddamn ticket than you are if you just pay it.
Yeah. Basically, that's great advice, man.
Yeah.
Maze, you have any advice for this?
I think some good material has been covered here. I mean, I had a dude, I was some dumb motherfucker I used to work with. I was driving him home.
Yeah.
And he, you know, the first thing he did when he saw a cop behind me, and the cop wasn't even chasing me at that point. It was like, oh, I got a warrant out for my arrest. Man, I had to hide my wallet. I'm like, you dumbass. He fucking leaned forward and put his wallet under the seat. As soon as he did that, the fucking lights came on.
Oh, what a
That was
dick.
the closest I ever got to being arrested.
Wow.
Fortunately, the cop knew I didn't do anything wrong, but you don't know when you're going to be in that situation. You
Right.
just don't know. And the other thing I was going to say is the Chris Rock list. Obey the law. Use common sense. Turn that shit off. Shut the fuck up. And don't ride with a mad woman.
It'll sit there
Basically.
and fire all the air out of it.
Basically.
Yep.
Chris Rock. Hell yeah. Good advice, guys. Thank you, man. Thank you. And of course, so that's what you do, man. Now, for the 4th of July, man, what do you guys prefer? Blowing up your own fireworks or going to see the fireworks? Me personally, it depends for me. If I'm in the mood that year, I might just blow up my own fucking fireworks. But if I'm not in the mood and I just want to, kick back and relax and don't feel like, being in charge or anything, taking charge of shit, I'll just go and, and just watch the fireworks that the, basically the town has to offer or whatever. What about you guys, Steph?
Oh God, when I was a kid, my mom, my brother, and my father would go out and buy enough. In Wisconsin, it was legal to do it. Go out and buy enough fireworks to probably blow up the whole entire town.
Right.
And then we go off on the river and light them off. And what was funny is that the cop that lived next door had more than we did. And we're looking at him going, we're looking at Dave Nedlin going, well, fuck you back, okay? You chintzy prick. We had so much fun. We had so much fun. But you know what's funny is as much fun as that was, my favorite moment of fireworks after that is in 2002. I got invited to bring a guest to the White House and lay on the lawn and watch fireworks from the mall.
Cool.
And President Bush and HW were up there. The whole family was up there. We were on the White House lawn. My best friend Jen and I were, because my husband was in Bahrain, and so he couldn't come. So what we did is we went out and got drunk. We went to this thing at the White House. Ran into a bunch of people I used to work with and Army staff, and then she and I just kind of laid on the line. The fireworks are in your face. These are the DC Washington salute to the 4th of July thing.
Damn.
The whole party going on, and it was awesome. And then we went back. We jumped on a boat at a friend of ours because the waterfront's right there. So we just got a taxi and drove to the waterfront, got onto the boat, walked back to the house we had been partied at, and got so drunk we didn't leave till the next morning. And that's what we did. And it was, but I tell you something, that's a good memory.
Yeah.
I mean, we were hanging out with the president,
Nice.
you know, and but I do like watching them. I do like watching them, but I also like lighting them off. So it depends on your mood.
I hear that. I hear that. Craig, you gotta take yourself off mute, man. Would you rather watch the fireworks or light them up yourself, brother?
No, I always light them up.
You always light them up?
I'm a doer.
He says, I'm a doer.
I'm a doer.
I hear that. What do you usually light up? The big fucking M80s and cherry bombs and shit? Quarter stick of dynamites?
Big shit.
Nice, nice.
Big shit.
Roman candles.
Roman candles
Well,
are
yeah,
fun.
I mean, we shoot those at each other too, but but no, yeah, we do the big ones. I mean, the big ones. Like, I want to hear the boom. I don't give a damn about watching the city's fireworks show. I mean, I'd rather make my own fireworks show.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. John, what about you? You like watching them or you like blowing them up yourself?
Well, let me tell you, man, the 4th of July is a special day for me. First and foremost, I definitely take my son outside and I teach him the proper respect for the flag and what the flag actually stands for, you know, and how to actually properly salute the flag.
Right.
Now, as far as fireworks go, we do both. I'll drive up to Alabama. I'll buy about $200 worth of fireworks, the big stuff. And like Craig, you know, as kids, God, we used to have Roman candle fights or bottle rocket fights, you know, and throw M80s at each other. It's, you know, it's one thing. I can't believe we're not dead, you know, some of the stupid shit that, you know, we used to do as kids. But yeah, we always go to the fireworks show in town at the same time, though. We either launch half the stuff before we go to the show and then launch the rest of it when we get back, or we'll launch, you know, the whole thing after we get back and everything. It's 4th of July is a huge holiday for us.
Awesome, awesome.
That sounds like fun.
It does, right? Maze, what about you, man? What do? You like to go see them, or do you like to, you know, just blow them up yourself?
I got memories of doing both and having a good time, but if I have to choose, it's always gonna be self fun. Go out, build a bonfire, and just fucking set them off.
Right, that shit is always fun.
Yeah,
Hell
that's one of the things I miss about that we didn't, you know, buy a good chunk of land. Is that we could have done that. Here in Pennsylvania, you can buy anything. Seriously, anything.
Yeah, it's true.
And I'm standing there in the store looking at my husband, looking at a package of fireworks at a giant going, I think that's a Roman candle.
Yeah.
I'm not shitting you.
Yeah, like over here in Walmart, you can get fucking packages like $20, $50, $100 packages of fucking all types of fireworks, even the big fucking TNT ones as well. Like, I'm like, holy shit, this is cool.
Yeah, it is cool. I mean, it's you know, so I kind of miss that, but you know, it depends. I mean, here we don't do it ourselves because we only got an acre,
right?
And most of our land is brush.
Yeah. And
one of these days, I'll insist we get rid of some of that just so we can look out across.
Right.
But you know, I would. Oh God, that just so much fun lighting your own shit off. Saturn missile batteries. Saturn missile batteries. You light these things off, and they when they go off, there's like, it sounds like there's like a million of them, and they all make these sounds. Choo, choo, choo. We light them off off the dock.
Yeah.
So cool. Or the 3-foot long bottle rockets.
Those are fucking cool. Those are fucking cool. Yep.
Off of where we were, across an island and into the main channel of the Mississippi.
Nice.
you could just see it like bursting and like going down, and we laughed our asses off.
No, we used to take M80s and we'd go to the river, put a weight on an M80, light it, drop it in the river, let it blow, and watch the bass just float to the top.
Yeah. Yep. There's
dinner.
There's dinner. You know, I got a story to tell you guys before the segment's done. My dad, before he died, gave my nephew a bunch of M80s, a bunch. So my nephew and his friends were like, "Oh, this is cool." You know what those little fuckers did? They were blowing up mailboxes.
Oh,
And it was like a week after my father died, after the funeral. My sister just got back she's a 4th grade teacher. She just got back and from teaching, and she's, sitting in her kitchen drinking a cup of tea or coffee or whatever. Cop knocks on her door. Are you Christopher Gropp's mother? Yes. Do you know your son was? And then, said something about M80s, and Chris goes, yes. Well, where did your son get those? And Christopher's looking at her going, and Chris goes, well, my father. And the lady cop goes, where'd you get them? Your father, or where is he? Well, he's passed away last week. My dad's up in Valhalla going, yes, 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 I got away with this, yes.
My friends and I actually got busted one year setting them off on the 4th by the Dallas cops.
Oh, really?
They were kind of cool about it, but they were also weird. They were like, okay, it's an $800 fine, or you can dunk what you got left in a pail of water. And so we took the latter, obviously. Right as they were pulling off, though, one of the dudes leaned out the window and said, put those in the microwave, they'll dry out.
Huh.
Lying motherfucker.
I can see a cop. I can see one of those guys doing that. I can actually see the cops I know that I grew up with saying, you're Bill Netzer's daughter, go home. Don't do this anymore, at least around me. Or so I'm not on duty when you do it.
yeah.
Well,
right.
that day they presumably had so many calls. That's probably what they were doing, was just driving around, trying to be nice, just saying, look,
Right.
destroy them or consequences.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, though. I mean, you can call it a stern one, and I call it being nice.
Yeah, I call it, their kids having fun. We did that too.
Yeah, shit. I remember when it was 4th of July, when I was smaller, I lived in New York. The old payphones, man. Like, we used to wait for 4th of July, because then we knew, oh shit, it's figure time, it's toy time. Why was it that? Because we used to take the M80s and the pineapples, and the quarter stick of dynamites, and put them in the fucking phone booth and the phone slots right there, the coin return, and boom, and all the change used to fall out, and we used to pick up the change, man. We used to go in with pillowcases of change the next day, bro. I mean, everybody had at least $300-400 fucking dollars. We went around, like, I'm telling you, we went around the whole night just blowing up phone booths and just taking the change from the fucking city of New York.
Well, see, when spring break was here and we wouldn't have any drinking money, when we were, teenage years, the Coke machines that have the dollar bill slots, right?
Yeah.
We would take salt water with a straw and blow it in the dollar bill slots, and it would short the machine out. And it would start ejecting all the change and start ejecting the sodas at the same time. We'd walk out with, like $50-60 in change just from one machine.
Yeah. Man, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, man. We'd hit up on the 4th of July, man. Within a 20 block radius, which is like a mile and a half, bro. Yeah. We used to hit up all of the phone booths, man. And I'm telling you, it was like 5 of us. We each had about $400 to $500 each, man, in quarters, nickels, dimes. I mean, it would be a point that we had a friend that had a fucking a little what do you call those old school shopping carts? The fold up ones. Remember those? Well, he had one of those, and he had a hefty bag, and we were just pouring the change. He would be a block away just in case. We'd run up the block with that heavy shit, and we'd just pour the change in there with the pillow and go back into the next phone booth. I'm telling you, man, we were fucking terrorists back then, man. But we made money, though. We made money. We were the only young motherfuckers. You couldn't tell us shit because we bought our own fucking sodas. We bought our own quarter waters, our own chips. Shit, we were even buying our own grandfather's beers when they would just hang out with us. And they would look at us like, where the fuck you get this from? Don't worry about it, Grandpa. Drink your Budweiser. We love you. Shit like that.
And we wonder where profiling comes from.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Well,
Oh,
now
God.
it's the time where you guys get your questions asked by a real lady. That's right. Stephanie Janizek's little corner here where she gives advice. And I tell you right now, this advice, we are more than happy. She is more than happy to give it to you, alpha males. We hope, I mean, you have been making good use of it. We hope you continue to, you know what I mean? And of course, we have actually two people with one question. It's a guy and a girl. They're a couple, and they wanted to be named by of course, their screen names. No problem. That's the second question. The first question is awesome. The first question here, Steph, is I met a chick 4 months ago. Took me about a month and a half to smash, meaning, have sex. Now she wants to have sex everywhere. But now she also wants to add another girl into the mix. I don't want that. Should I stay or should I go? That's his question.
Okay. That whole scenario makes me want to cringe. I would say if you don't like it, run.
Do it and go.
I would say just, dude, if that's not what your bag is, you just want her, go. All right. And seriously, I mean, if I was back when I was out dating and whatever, and I was dating a guy and, he wanted to introduce another woman to the thing, I'd be like, say ya, I wouldn't want to be ya,
right?
Obviously she can't decide what side of the bread slice she's buttering.
Right.
And I'm not, I don't cotton to that. I don't think it's what the fuck,
Right.
So no, I'd run. I'd be like, you know what? And let me tell you something. If you're a good looking young man, you can find a good girl. All right. It's the girls that are out there looking hard that can't find a guy. Guys, I'm telling you right now, you are fine. Okay. So I'd run. You don't need that shit. It's not what you want.
Gotcha.
Go.
There you go.
Let me give some really good advice to this guy.
All right, hold on. Before you start, hold on. Stig says hi. Stig's he's in the comment section. What's up, Stig?
Hi, Stig.
What's going on? Stig says he says it's a joke. He says Stephanie wants her hubby to introduce Adam Driver to their bedroom. Ooh.
No, I don't.
Ooh.
No, I don't.
She said no, she don't. All right, go ahead. Get ahead.
All right, I'm gonna give him the best advice I can possibly give him.
Okay.
Because I've been in this situation multiple times.
Okay.
One, if you're looking for a real relationship with this girl, woman, whoever, and she brings this up, sorry, bro,
It didn't
not
quit
right
it.
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
What Steph said. Yep.
However,
Yep.
now that you know that that's not the right one for you, you got to smash that shit, bro. And then leave, and then go find a better woman. Because you're not going to be able to make a relationship with that one, and after doing that, have the peace of mind and have the trust that shit's not going to happen while your ass is not around.
Right.
Yeah.
So go ahead, hit that shit, hit her fucking friend too, and then just say, all right, see ya.
That's it.
I mean, but you still got to hit it. And I know it's going to hurt, especially if you got feelings for the girl, but it's best just to go ahead and do that shit now. And look, I'm going to tell you, this is the best advice anyone can give you.
There you go. All right. And the second one, Steph, is okay. This is by Ray 260 and his girlfriend Liz. All right. Okay, here we go. Well, actually, this is from Ray 26. He goes, I'm 25 and I'm having sex with, well, that's what it is. His Liz is his sister's friend. Okay, so I'm 25 and I'm having sex with my sister's friend. We want to tell her, but we know she won't approve of it. Help. So,
Oh
Steph?
God, oh Lord help me. I would say, you know what? Here's the deal. Do you care about this girl? I'll chalk up yes. Do you think there's going to be somewhere this is going to go? Okay, Ray, we'll go there. Yes. Is your sister just going to have to get used to the fact that you and her friend are in a thing together? Probably, if that's what you want, if that's the way you think it's going.
Right.
Now, if it's just a fling, and it's either your decision, your friend's decision, or it's a mutual, let's just do this and whatever, and we'll tell her. You really don't want to tell your sister that, because she'll go, what the fuck? All right, she'll kill you. All right, I've had this happen. But if it's a fling on your side, you're in trouble, because she will get really mad. If it's a fling on her friend's side, she'll get mad at her friend. Okay. Right. The only way this works is if you guys really care about each other.
Right.
All right. So you guys better figure that out.
Okay. Now what if she gets mad at her friend and mad at her brother? Because no offense, Liz, what I'm about to say, no offense, Ray 260, but let's just say the sister doesn't want want her brother with her because she knows that she's not worth it. She's a hoe. She knows what she's about. She's not really, so she doesn't want her to hurt her brother. Let's just say.
Here's the deal.
Hoes need love too.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the deal. You know what?
Okay.
Ray, if that's the case, you know what you're getting into.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, and you're gonna get chastised. The friend is gonna get chastised. Sister's probably gonna get really mad.
Right.
But the friend will probably be run off.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you something. You have a friend who's a hoe, and your brother bangs that. You're not gonna keep that friend around and yell at your brother. You're gonna basically say, "What'd you do that for?" With my brother, get the hell out of here. All right, that's just what I would do as a sister of 4 brothers. Okay. But if you care about this girl, if she's like just you've always liked her, I'm gonna get kind of wax romantic here, but there's something there. You're gonna have to tell your sister. And now think about this. In the end, she might have actually gained a family member too. All right, not just a friend, and that's kind of cool too if you think about it.
Right.
But if it's a fling on one side or the other, oh God help us. The drama's going to get deep. Right. If it's not a fling, you guys care about each other, then she's just going to have to get used to it.
Gotcha. Well,
right.
Ray,
no good can come from telling her.
Exactly.
Not unless it's not a fling.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I banged a bunch of my sister's friends, and she found out about it. It's not a good situation.
Yeah. You just if it's just a bang situation on either of your time, it's probably better not to say. She will find out anyway, because girls can't keep their mouth shut. And either your ass will get kicked or her ass, or both your asses will get kicked.
Yeah, and Steph will tell you, you think men talk bad. Women do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Women are worse than men.
Oh, we're assholes. We're bitches. We I'm not kidding. Why do you think I like talking to guys? I don't have to deal with all this shit.
Yeah.
I'd rather not deal with that shit.
Remember, I lost my virginity to my sister's best friend. That didn't go well when she found out.
Oh, shit. Yep.
But then again, I kept banging her friends, and it just never went any better either. And she was like, "Would you please stop it?" And I'm like, "Well, quit bringing them here."
Like it's her fault and shit, right? Like,
well, it is. I can't help it.
That's fucked up.
It's not like it wasn't consensual on both parts. Okay,
that's true. But you also, Craig, you couldn't treat your sister like she couldn't have company. I mean, she needed fucking friends over. Or you was
especially 4 or 5 at a time.
Yeah, you was just tuna hunting, bro.
Dude, I'm just I'm
You're
just
just,
a dude.
he's just a
I'm just
horny
a dude, man. I
motherfucker.
was a walking hard on and a walking hormone. And if I saw one of her friends that was just, I mean, it doesn't take much. Yes, I mean, it doesn't bother me to talk to women. I know how to talk to women. And really, that's all it takes in order to get a woman is to be able to know how to talk. And really, and honestly, you can get pretty much any woman you want that way. So it really wasn't like it was all that hard.
Right.
But yeah,
Hard.
do not tell her unless you think this is going to be something you're going to go with.
Right.
I agree with Stephanie 100%.
Yeah, I wouldn't, because all you're gonna do is your sister's gonna kill you or kill her or kill both of you.
Mm-hmm.
Because
She's going to put a fish in your freaking car in the summertime and she's going to hide that shit and you'll never be able to freaking find it. She's going to say, and it stinks just like Liz's pussy. And you'll never find them freaking sardines she hid in your damn car for the freaking summer. And your car's going to stink like shit because that's what your sisters are going to do. Because you know why? That's what freaking brothers and sisters do to each other.
I thought he was gonna say, because you know why, you fucked her friend.
well, you know, I got a story to tell you guys about.
Tuna box tactics.
It's really funny. When I got sick, I had a friend back in high school. She still is a good friend of mine. She was crazy about my brother, absolutely crazy. In fact, she stole a picture of him and had it in her high school locker from the time we were freshmen to seniors.
Damn.
And when I got sick, she showed up. She'd show up every weekend she could to hang out at the hospital, and Jimmy would be there. Well, she was gorgeous blonde, and there's Jim going, huh, and well, you know what happened, and then they ended up getting married.
Okay.
And it didn't turn out very well, but they got two little girls out of it too. My red-haired, blue-eyed nieces who are gorgeous, and also two major league badasses, by the way.
Nice.
But still, it happens, and I was like not in the position to say, you can't do this.
Right.
You know,
right.
This isn't a good idea. Okay. You know, so, and I still talk to her even after the divorce. I mean, she's my friend.
Right.
My brother, I still talk. Of course, I talk to him and my nieces. But it's let's put it this way: it makes your relation, that mutual acquaintance, that sister, feel fucking weird.
Yeah.
Okay, that's another thing you gotta watch out for. Okay, I don't mind if it's my friend, but you know, when shit goes down, the drama happens.
Yep. You got sides to choose. Yep. You got sides to pick. Yep.
And that's not fair either.
Yep. So there you go, man. I hope Ray, 260, and Liz, I hope you got your answer. And now we're gonna get into her rant. Steph, hit us with this news, man.
Okay, well, here we've got the U.S. women's soccer team complaining they're not making enough money. All right, here's the deal. They make only, that entire league makes only about a tenth of what men's soccer does.
Right.
But they want to be paid the same. I think if they actually paid them the same, they wouldn't be able to stay afloat. They'd be bankrupt. So fuck you on that one.
Right.
Second of all, that Megan Rapinoe.
Oh God, yeah.
All standing on the flag. And then one of the other girls picking it up.
Yeah.
Kudos for the girl that picked it up.
That's right.
The other ones, don't come home.
That's right.
Get the fuck out of here. Don't come home.
That's
you
right.
know, the government who's running the government doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know, I hated Barack Obama. I hated Bill Clinton. I would never, ever, ever do what you fuckers did. Okay?
That's right.
So you bitches, stay away. You piss me off. You're not Americans. My husband spent 30 years in the Marine Corps defending your ungrateful dyke asses. Kiss my ass. Okay? That's right. You're not worthy. You're not worthy. All right, here's my other rant. And Craig can jump in if he wants. Galaxy's Edge is suffering. It's already like a failure. Why? Let's talk about why. Well, we've got a sequel trilogy. Yeah. We got a sequel trilogy that is empty, devoid of anything that makes any sense in the Star Wars universe. No one likes the new characters. No one likes the stories. They can't sell magazines or comic books, novels, you name it. And yet their park is devoted to Galaxy's Edge. And they wonder why it's failing. All right. There's no Tatooine. There's no Chelman's Cantina. There's no Hoth. No, Dagobah. No, Mustafar, Vader's castle, which would have been totally awesome.
There's nothing Lucas. There's nothing Lucas Star Wars there. Nothing. Just a Millennium Falcon. That's it.
And I think the thing that pissed us off was that Scott Trowbridge saying, well, we didn't want, but those were your memories. We wanted to make new ones. And what? What? There's nothing there.
Right.
Before long, we're going to need a new nasty nickname for Galaxy's Edge.
Oh, God.
Refer to it.
Galaxy's freaking flaming,
How about the Galaxy test tube?
God.
Test tube, the Galaxy's test tube. Let's call it that, because that's exactly what that shit is.
For those that didn't get to see the tweet that I put out, which is the statement that Disney Parks put out, I'll read it to you real quick, and this will explain to you exactly why Galaxy's Edge is failing like it is. So the statement they put out is, the way Walt Disney Imagineering studio leader Scott Trowbridge told it, setting Disneyland Park's new Star Wars Galaxy's Edge on Batuu, a planet that, which is what I said, I fucking said, but no, everybody says no, But anyway, a planet that most fans haven't heard of was an essential part of the design plan. One of the things that we decided very early was to build a new place, a place that was not a memory of somebody else's Star Wars story.
Wow. That's
Trowbridge said at a media panel. Batuu was not a place that we visited in the early films. We know those places. We know the stories that happened there. We know the character experiences there, and we know that we're not part of those stories. Now, that was the official press release from Disney Parks on why Galaxy's Edge is what it is. And let's be honest here now. This trilogy has been a shit show, a disappointment, has been an utter failure, has cost Lucasfilm pretty much and
$1 billion per park.
It's right now they're like 4.5 billion in the red.
Wow.
And they paid I think they paid 4.4 billion to Lucas to buy the IP. And they're 4.5 billion in the red after 3 movies and all of this other crap. Do you know how long it takes to get 4.5 billion in the red? Apparently a couple years. And that's because the sons of bitches don't know anything about Star Wars, the lore, and what would actually draw people to actually go there. The only time you saw Galaxy's Edge where it actually had people there were the people that had
press passes.
Pre-bought tickets and press passes. And that was it. Now it's completely freaking dead. Matter of fact, there's still attractions there that aren't even open. They're not finished. And I did a video on this a while back about how they had to scrap a whole bunch of it and then restart because of some drainage issues or some shit that one of the contractors had gotten completely wrong.
Yeah.
And it ended up setting them back another $1 billion over the original cost. And ended up setting them back $1 billion because they had to scrap everything and then redo it. And then, but you look at Universal Studios, and they're kicking ass. Yep. I mean, they're flat kicking ass.
And they're cheaper to get in the door, too.
Well,
a Universal Studio ticket will run you $110 for a 2-day pass, while
one day in Disney is running you $150 just to get in the door.
Yeah.
See, that actually sounds good to me.
Well, here's the thing, is this is what I'm, we're talking about all over. Disney's having trouble getting people into that parks. The thing about Galaxy's Edge is there's no reason to go, because there's the advertising, the movies suck so bad.
Yep.
The comic books suck. The novels suck. Okay. The cartoons suck. This was a moneymaker. If they just kept doing what Lucas said to do, they'd be making money hands over fist. But Scott Trowbridge and his Imagineers know better than the guy who created Star Wars and all the fans. And now look at him. All right. If I ever hear anybody talk about Bob Iger being some sort of genius CEO, I'm going to punch him in the mouth.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that son of a bitch. But it's like internet. It literally is connected to how bad the movies are. Galaxy's Edge is devoid of any interest in Star Wars because the movies are devoid of any interest in Star Wars.
It's just a bad idea to the franchise. I mean, nobody really fleshed this out very well for Star Wars. You can't open it up as a Disney-style theme park. It doesn't work that way.
Nope. Especially with the missing main characters that Star Wars started with, So all this gentrification that they're doing, it's senseless.
Where's Vader?
Exactly. Yeah. Like, I mean, these people are retarded.
Lucas.
Well, I mean, I did a video on this as well. Before they opened Galaxy's Edge, the Star Wars attraction at Disney, if you look at the attractions that were actually getting attention and people were actually going to, were from the original trilogy.
Right. You had Star Tours, which you had C-3PO and Vader at. You had the live show where kids would actually battle Darth Vader, and that was wickedly popular. But, let's face it, Galaxy's Edge, people are talking about it's great for 15 minutes and then they're bored silly. There's nothing to do unless you want to buy shitty merchandise.
I was going to say it seemed like there are a lot of corridors with a bunch of shit for sale outside.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's basically a big market.
Yep.
Owned by two, which is where you are. You're in a big market. Oh wow, yeah. Put me in the middle of a Star Mall.
Yeah.
What the fuck kind of name is that anyway? Sounds like somebody sneezing.
Yeah, I want to pay $150 to enter a fucking Star Mall.
Yeah, I gotta go take a Star Mall. I'll be right back. Like, really?
Yeah, and it's just, and they wonder why they're failing. I mean, I gotta say this. It wouldn't surprise me at all that Lucas buys it back.
I hope he does, but he won't. He won't.
Now that Disney's lost the whole fucking farm.
Yeah.
It took him, 35 years to build up $4 billion?
Well, I'll tell you right now, next year, him and Spielberg, if you go to StarWars.org, I think where he lives, it's where he has the Lucas Ranch. He's going to turn that into a museum. He's been building this shit for like 2 years now. I think it opens in 2020. I think next year. Yeah, it's going to be. It's going to be free.
Ranch.
Yep, it's going to be free. He's going to have all his original.
And there's the experimental. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to have
the experimental film museum he's building.
Yep, he's going to have all the original props. All the original props, everything. He said he's going to have everything. This is going to be a Star Wars extravaganza. It's like you're going to be walking from planet to planet. Like, this is the way. I'm telling you, he's doing it for free as well, right? This right here, this museum.
He's basically.
Yeah, this Lucas Museum is going to be much better than that whole fucking thing that they got.
Yeah,
I just had the best idea ever. You ready for this?
Yeah,
sure.
We need to start an online petition. Spread it around just like herpes. To have me come in and be the fucking CEO and straighten out goddamn Lucasfilm.
Sounds fair enough.
And we need to get enough goddamn signatures on this shit that, me coming in as CEO, I can bring in other motherfuckers that know how this shit's supposed to work, and we can straighten this shit out.
Oh yeah.
Well, this is my thing. How can you have a storyboard at Lucasfilm where they don't even know what the fucking EU is?
Exactly.
They don't
Well,
know
they
who
don't-
Bane is. They don't
Look.
know who Raven is. They don't know who a lot of these damn characters are. You know,
They
how
don't
can you
even
have
know
a
who Luke
storyboard?
Skywalker is.
Yeah.
They don't know who Han Solo is.
Only
They
rule
don't
I
know
would
who Leia is. They don't know who Chewbacca is. They don't know who Vader is.
Yeah.
They don't know shit. And I'll tell you something. There are people there in the Lucas Story Group that do. Pablo Hidalgo does. He wants to change everything. And every time he opens up his mouth complaining about, I don't want to talk about canon, it's like, because you know they're taking it away from you now.
Yep.
Because you fucked up so bad. That's why he's doing what he's doing right now.
Yeah.
None of these actors.
Well,
are coming
Hidalgo
back.
was supposed to be the damn guardian of fucking canon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
the first thing he
you're
did was
not the
get rid of
guardian of canon if you want to change it.
He sold out.
And he's,
boots
you know
with
what?
Kathleen.
This is what I predict. In 2 years, everything that they put together is gone.
Oh yeah.
They're going to bring back they're going to bring that whole park will have the OT all over it. And they will probably bring back a version of the EU that is something that people would like.
Yeah.
And they'll have the prequels there too. Because I have seen Pablo Hidalgo go off on people talking about canon. I don't talk about canon anymore.
Paint it,
That's because you fucked up so bad. What you wanted is gone now.
paint
they
it
can't
desert
sell-
red and call it Mos Eisley.
Yeah.
Yeah, all you gotta do is, you call it Mos Eisley, fix it up a little bit, change stuff a little bit,
But by that time, it's gonna be too late. Like, look, they already lost the major artery of Star Wars, which is the original fans. Us, they lost us. These
Well-
guys don't know nothing, and even if they was to try to appease us, we're just gonna turn our faces and say, "Fuck you." That's not Star Wars.
and that's what they're trying to do. That's
Yep.
what they're going to try to do with the next movie. But here's my thing: is if they come in with new leadership and get rid of all this shit, and just, I'm going to say, wipe it all out, everything they did, and say, we're fixing this. I would be the first person to say, I'm a fair-minded person. What are you doing?
Mhm.
Tell me what you're doing.
Well, the
Right?
only company policy I'll suggest to President Craig is if you want to direct, you want to write, you got to be a fucking published author or no go.
Yep.
And if you want to direct, your name better be Ridley Scott, Christopher Nolan, Peter Jackson, or some such name. No more bullshit. Seriously. I mean,
Yep.
Seriously, we need to do this online petition.
That's it. We'll just start the online petition.
I can straighten all this bullshit out. Now it's going to take a little bit of time, and it's going to take some. I'm sorry, but you're fired. But I'm sorry, you're fired too, and I'm sorry, you're fired too. But I don't. It doesn't bother me to fire motherfuckers.
oh, it wouldn't bother me either. I'd love to go up to Pablo and say, "You're gone, get out of here," and your wife is too. His wife works there.
Oh God.
Yeah, his wife does. Chrissy Hidalgo, and she's she should wear a bag over her head. She
She's
was
that good looking?
She was
She's
no,
a
you
face
guys.
whale, dude.
A face whale?
Well,
Whale.
honestly, she was mocking fans in February. If you guys didn't remember that,
Yeah.
saying that, well, it's fine for you to like the past, and you can still like it, being really condescending. And I think Geeks and Gamers attacked her, and I went off on her twice. I was pissed. I mean, I'm supposed to be on a vacation, and I'm looking at this shit going, you bitch.
Yeah.
And I ripped her apart, man. Then she blocked me.
Craig, will Lucasfilm sue Ryan Johnson for some lost money on The Last Jedi?
No.
No,
No,
absolutely
they'll
not.
probably just say, here's go
You're
away.
walking
I
paper.
meant Lucasfilm under you.
Oh, dude, I would have to go through the contract with the lawyer. But I'm absolutely sure that there would be a monetary clause in there that's been broken.
Mm.
I guarantee you there is.
And again, there would be. I know there would definitely be any of the contracts that we sign with any of the guys that come in here and any of our vendors or anything else that can or does kind of represent the business, the company, the corporation here. There are stipulations in there about making the company look bad. Those are going to be put in pretty much everybody's contract. So I'm absolutely positive I could go through there and between me and the lawyers and go through that contract. And we all know how Ryan has treated people. I'm absolutely.
What about firing people like Pablo Hidalgo for that?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, look, I would go through the whole entire list. Said, look here, you were a shit on this, and you said this, and you did this, and you did this. Guess what? Pack your shit. I've got somebody else that's going to take your job.
Yep.
And what I would do is I'd have people waiting to come in.
Yeah.
I already have people waiting to come in.
Yep.
Don't think if I make a phone call, motherfuckers won't be like, all right.
Yeah. I mean,
because who doesn't want to work for the new Lucasfilm?
Right? Yeah. Ooh, shit.
With Uncle George basically kind of being the guiding light there,
Yeah.
And with his hands and everything, like always.
It can be
we'll have a fucking rebel phone with a fucking landmine directly to him.
What I'm not going to do is I'm not going to make a series on young Luke Skywalker, the moisture farmer.
Oh, no. The moisture farmer.
A series, I mean, come on, look. All right, when I was a teenager, I was a moisture farmer too, but it all had to revolve around females. But why do you think he had to go get some more power?
You could have Lucas just sort of in the same role Vito Corleone when he turned the family over to Michael.
Yeah.
I like it moist.
No, seriously though. I mean, I think the reason why Pablo was saying I don't talk about canon anymore is that whatever they've done is already being discussed and getting rid of. Those actors aren't coming back. Daisy's not coming back. Boyega's not coming back. Isaacs hasn't said anything, but if they're not coming back, he won't.
Yeah.
Driver damn well ain't coming back. Not to the shit he's gone
Driver's done enough damage to his career.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Craig, you heard about this. The Raylo that jumped up on the stage at his Broadway play screaming at him. She got arrested. They dragged her away. It was, I would have been, and all the Raylers are going, well, I guess he's not going to go do the stage door anymore and talk to us. And the picture I've got is of him standing with 2 bodyguards. He's the only actor I've ever seen that had to have 2. All right.
Wow, that's crazy.
And it's, you guys are fucking up his life. You're fucking up Daisy's life too. And everybody else's, just stop it. There has to be an adult in the room and there's an adult.
You made goddamn Rose Tico. If there's ever been a public execution ever that should happen, Rose fucking Tico.
What about General Admiral Studies? Vice Admiral Gender Studies is worse. She's worse. I fucking, if I could force choke anybody, it would be her.
Yeah, but she's already fucking dead.
I don't care. She exists.
Kill her twice.
I would do it anyway.
Well, you could dig her up, and then we could just drag her down the road behind my truck.
Yeah, or behind my horse. My horse would love that.
She's atomized space shit. How are you gonna dig her up?
Come on, we gotta figure something to do with her. No, honestly, they've got the 6-inch figures of her now. If someone was to get one for me, I'd film it, her melting in my fire pit.
That's fucking awesome, man. I can't stand that fucking character.
I mean, Rose Tico is a pain in the ass, but I can't stand.
I mean, when she rammed into Finn, I was like, God damn it!
You took away the fucking mask.
Yeah. That.
You know what? I'll give Ryan Johnson fucking credit. You wanted to raise some damn emotions in people. Well, by God, you did it. You just raised the wrong fucking one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean,
He's a fucking
all I gotta
jerk.
do is go back and look at the video I made as I'm driving home sobbing. I was so goddamn mad. I knew it was gonna suck because I saw the spoilers.
Yeah.
Thank God for Grace Randolph, that bitch. Thank God.
It's about saving the ones we love.
Yeah.
All right, Jay, I got to run for now. Hit me up later, all right?
Gotcha, brother. Definitely
All
gotcha.
right, bye.
All
Dave.
right.
Night, guys.
All right. Well,
See you,
we're gonna move on, man, to the last segment of the show, and that's Craig's Corner, man. What you got for us today, Craig?
Well, today I've got a rough one.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I got a rough one.
Uh-oh.
Toe hair.
What about it?
I'm just gonna let everybody know. I mean, everybody knows my stance on men shaving their legs and everything. I mean, look, I'm all for shaving your face and doing what you need to do there, and trimming some underhair, your underarm hair, and
Yeah.
But dude, every man has got toe hair, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
All right, all right. So I mean, I can braid mine a little bit. It's more like a fashion statement. No, but seriously, what I really want to get into is and it's a trend that I keep seeing over and over and over again, because now it's summertime and people are wearing, Jesus shoes, what I call sandals, Jesus shoes, and flip flop, because it's summertime, and you see these grown ass men supposedly with painted fucking toenails.
Yeah. Yeah. I seen it.
Oh
Yep.
my God.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cringe,
Okay.
cringe,
Well,
yeah.
let me fucking explain something here.
Hairy
If
toes.
you want to be known as somebody, I don't know, that it comes out as blue soy tit milk, well, paint your fucking toenails. All right,
God.
paint them by all means. Paint them some bitches Easter egg fucking green.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. But you're not going to get any respect off my ass by painting your fucking toenails. There's not a respectable man out there who is going to paint
just
your fucking
wrong.
toenails.
Nah,
Now,
man. Hell no.
If you have a 6-year-old little girl and you're a single dad, and she wants to paint daddy's toenails and paint daddy's fingernails, well, by God, every dad should be, all right, no big deal.
Yeah.
But when it's time to go wear shit out in public, they make nail polish remover for a fucking reason.
Yup. I hear that.
That's just wrong.
Yeah.
It's wrong, but it's something you see more and more and more of.
It's crazy, man. Motherfuckers are painting their toenails, man, and their fucking nails. And their nails.
I mean, what kind
I
of
wanna say
feminine
this.
fucking bitch ass men are these?
Here's something that should scare you, Ben. Do you know when Herman Goering gave up and showed up in U.S. custody, his fingernails were painted. Herman Goering. Do you want to be like Herman Goering? Do you want to be like him?
Hell.
Think about that before you paint your fucking nails. No. I mean, just, he wore makeup and wore a kimono all over his house, and oh my God. Oh,
The fuck?
no, don't do that. Please don't make
Come.
I kid you not, a guy came into the shop last week, and me being behind the counter, I can't, I can't see his feet or anything else, and we're discussing his car and what he wants to do and this and that and everything else. And we go outside to go look at the car and physically come up with a plan of what we're going to do. I look down and his toenails are painted.
What the fuck?
And
wow.
I mean, y'all know me by now. Am I gonna say something? Damn Skippy, because that shit just. I mean, I'm sorry, that's just me. I looked up at him and I said, "Are your toenails painted?" "Oh yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's the newest thing." I said, "Yeah, I don't think I can work on your car, dude."
I don't blame you.
What? What? Nah, man. Cause why? Cause my toenails are painted. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. Now, if you come in here in a
Men
fucking
don't paint
dress
their
and a wig,
toenails.
and you look like fucking Bruce Jenner, and your shit's painted, hey, I'll work on your shit. But I mean, don't come up in here. This place is for men only, or
Right.
women only, because there are only two fucking genders.
This motherfucker came in with iguana toenails. Wow.
I
I
did
can't,
not believe that shit, but I'm seeing this more and more and more, and it's pretty fucking disturbing.
It's the fucking beta soy trend, man.
man, oh my God. Even our favorite hair bands and glam rockers didn't do that shit.
Nope, not at all.
No, I mean they wore face makeup, but they didn't paint their fucking toenails.
No, they didn't. I mean, the only time I ever saw one do it was Ozzy Osbourne. And he painted in black.
Uh,
He painted his nails black for a reason.
yeah.
I mean, even Maz was the one who lost his virginity late in life, and his toenails ain't painted.
Mass. Oh shit.
Maz. Oh, yeah.
But
Take that shit off mute and come back with something.
Oh shit. Well, guys, that's the end of the show, man. I hope you guys enjoyed, man. I listen, man. Reason why we weren't on last week is we had a tragedy in the community, Star Wars community. So we basically went dark, all our channels. So but we're back. We'll be back next week as well with episode number 11, guys. We're on fucking 10. Can you believe that? That's pretty good.
Awesome.
Yeah,
and
man.
everybody be on the lookout for the petition because
Yeah,
we're going to
that's
take
right.
over Lucasfilm.
Yeah, that's right,
Alrighty.
man. Yep, we're gonna sit down and talk about this petition. I'll probably be
Can you
hitting.
imagine if we get 500,000 freaking signatures on that shit?
Well, listen. We're gonna try to work on that tomorrow. I'll be hitting you guys up tomorrow with that, man. So we
right.
can sit down,
Okay.
yeah, and try to organize this shit for real. But otherwise than that, guys, man, thank you for joining. I'm Jay Cotto, the Boxing Jedi. You can catch me here, on YouTube. As well, follow me on Twitter, Dean Brolic, BROLIC 1013. And we'll see you guys next week. Everybody else plug your channel.
All right. This is Stephanie Janicek from the Smuggler's Cantina. And you can find me at Janicek _/ SM on Twitter to follow me there. And of course, follow me here on YouTube.
All right, Maze.
I'm just here to wax philosophical. And no, I'm just kidding. You can check out my channel. I throw stuff up on it every once in a while, but I'm not about numbers, so because I'm more about being able to say what I want to say and not giving a fuck.
There you go. And Craig
316 says my facts don't care about your feelings. That channel right there, there's no telling what's liable to go up on it next. I got a lot of videos right now. I've been moving for the past 8 days now. So between working and moving and everything else, I hadn't had a chance to really put anything together. But I got some stuff that's already shot, and I just got to edit it together. But man, you're always entertained whenever you come over to Craig 316.
There you go, guys. No doubt. So you guys have a great week. We'll catch you Monday, 7 p.m.